Hi, this is Joe Chambers. Today's guest is Nashville pioneer studio musician Lightnin Chance. I say pioneer because Lightnin was here prior to what became known as the famous A-Team session players on Music Row. You can see Lightnin in many early photographs on the Opry backing up Patsy Cline with his famous stand-up bass with the drum head that he built on the corner shoulder of the bass when they wouldn't allow drums on the Opry. That's how they got him, was Lightnin would play this bass with his drum brush. We did this interview in my guitar shop on West End here in Nashville back in 2004. It was one of the very first, if not the first, interviews that I did for the museum. I didn't know when Lightnin came over that he was in the early stages of Alzheimer's. You may recognize it, although our video editor, Jay McDowell, has done a terrific job making this video work, because it definitely was hard to see Lightnin go through this. But like Glenn Campbell, I hope that seeing this lets people know who are going through this that you're not by yourself. I also hope you enjoy this interview. Lightnin was a phenomenal musician, definitely a big part of Nashville's history. And if you do like it, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell, so as usual, you don't miss any of our new content. Thanks for watching. Lightnin Chance. Lightnin, what did you think of Paul McCartney as a bass player?
He was pretty damn good at it, Huff. Yeah. He was a good bass player from what I can understand. I told you I made a thing for my bass fiddle, for my stage bass, because I couldn't get as much out of it. Now I've got it at home and I'll be happy to show it to you right now. And what it is, it's the side that goes up right here and comes into the neck.
Yeah.
My cousin and myself in Memphis, he worked for the Memphis Furniture Company. We made that, I drew it for him, and we made that thing, and it's single that come around this way, here, back up through here, and then a point up here that went under the neck and just clamped up there. And then I had and still have it, a clamp that would come up through here and bend up here, and then I had a screen door clamp that I'd have it down there on the back side of that, right, and then up here. And I could tighten it to where that bass player, that rack, would stay there.
Right.
And I would play it a lot of times with a brush, a regular wire brush. Now you can hardly find them now at all. I have one that was made, I forget when my cousin gave it to me. I've had it a long time. I put it between my fingers right there and play with my thumb and forefinger, and slapping that briar with my hand. And in New York, they tried to make WSM pay me double because said I was playing two instruments there.
No kidding.
I didn't care what they said. Hell, I was doing what we wanted to do.
Do you remember where you recorded It's Only Make Believe with Conway Twitty?
Oh yeah, either Bradley Studio or RCA Studio when we did.
And you used this bass on Hank Sr.?
Yeah. We worked in that damn old studio down there on Church Street and 8th Avenue, and you got to be up on the 3rd floor up there,
yeah,
where the studio is, and then to take a leak you had to walk out in that hall and way back down through there. And I cut a lot of stuff there, and it didn't bother me. We just worked with it and see how good we could get it.
Patsy Cline?
Uh-huh.
So that's your bass playing?
After she came down. So after I brought her down from up in Washington.
Now you brought her to Nashville?
Yeah. Well, I brought her one time and then took her back, and then she came down with her husband there. And Randy Hughes, he and I were friends. We went over there one morning and opened up, and we opened the door, and all of a sudden the car door opened, and she said, "Here I am, buddy. Now what the hell are you gonna do with me?"
Really?
That was Patsy. She was a character boy. She was good. I'll never forget, man. See, I was supposed to have gone on that flight there, but we were also handling Furlan Husky.
Right.
Furlan had 2 shows booked that day down in Florida. 2 of them. And he came to me and he said, Lightnin, I'm going to be completely honest with you now. I've got 2 shows booked. There's no way I can handle both of them. And said, I've got to have you on both of them because I can't handle them others. And I said, oh, well, you can handle them. No, hell, I can't. He said, I know what, you know. But anyway, we didn't get the trip all the way down until they had the thing, the airplane crash, you know. And we came back, and then when I went down.
So you were supposed to be on the plane with her?
Yeah, I was supposed to be on the show with Patsy and Randy Hughes and Cowboy Copas and all, you know. I was supposed to have been with them. But Furlan had like damn near chokers on me for both shows that we were going to do.
Tell me about Scotty Moore.
Scotty Moore to me is one of the nicest guys that I know of anywhere, and I have known him for a long, long time.
What did you think of Sam Phillips?
Yeah, hell, I helped build that studio there. Me and Scott, and see, I had some time off there when I was working with Eddie Hill. When I did, we built on that studio. Right there before you get to Beverly's Hospital.
Did you ever play with Johnny Cash?
Yeah, I played with Cash. Yeah.
What did you play with? Did you record with him?
No, occasionally I would do something like that with him. I was with Eddie Hill in Memphis, you know, and we went to Dice Colony, Arkansas. That's a hell of a long way. It's might year on into that other state. So we was gonna play a show for kids to come upstairs and play them for the kids. And I looked, and this looked like a pretty good youngster. Looked like he's barefooted out there, and I said, come on in, help me carry this bass upstairs, boy. No, he just kind of nodded. And finally he came in there and helped me carry that bass upstairs. He didn't have much to say. Come to find out, after about many years after that, we buried him out there. Johnny Cash was his name.
No kidding.
That's who he was.